Let's get check on our forecast with meteorologist Katherine Thompson. She's feeling kind of cold.
I know. How is it out there, Katherine?
Oh, it's still cold out here, guys. The wind's been picking up a little too, and wind chills are actually continuing to drop. As you all know, I hung some clothing items out here a minute ago after I soaked them in water just to see how fast they would freeze, how much they would freeze, and, well, it didn't take long. This was the pair of shorts I had out here earlier. It's like a piece of cardboard. And then we've got our jeans. These are jeans. Good little icicles hanging off. So this just goes to show how cold it is out here today. So make sure you stay warm and dry, and make sure you just bundle up. You should look like me again if you head out today, because it is going to be frigid the rest of today. We've seen some snow flurries this morning as well on the morning drive. We could actually see a little bit more of that, but most of us will just be cold. The snow's not the main concern, but there's certainly some slick spots. I've noticed some out here on the sidewalk, so do drive with caution and walk with caution, just in case. But again, the main story is the wind and the cold. Wind chills have already started to dip below zero, and they're going to continue to do so throughout the day. We're talking about very frigid conditions all the way through the afternoon, and a cold one on the way tonight and tomorrow morning as well. Remember, Snow Patrol should be running at the top of the screen, but you can also get closings and delays for schools, because there are some, on WVVA.com. I'll have more details coming up on your full forecast in just a few moments when I come back in. Guys, over to you.
All right, thanks, Kathy.
Good morning, everyone. At 6:40 a.m., as we've been talking about, again, the big story today will be the cold and the wind, really all the way through tomorrow morning. There is a wind chill advisory in effect for all the counties you see in that blue color there through 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for wind chills down to 5 to 10 below zero for most of the area through today. And then even at the higher terrain, western Greenbrier, Pocahontas, we could actually have wind chills as low as 25 across those especially high mountain ridges. So again, keep that in mind. It's going to be frigid the rest of today. There's a wind advisory in effect for Giles, Blaine, and Wythe County just for wind speeds. And that's going to be because we could see gusts up to 50 miles an hour across those areas. So again, it's just going to make it feel colder and colder, a very cold day in store for us. So make sure you do bundle up before you head out the door. Let's look at our temperatures right now. Most of us heading out anytime soon will be in the teens. We've already dropped several degrees since earlier this morning as this Arctic air continues to pull in behind a departing Arctic cold front. So most of us are again starting in the teens, if not the low 20s, and will actually stay in the teens for most of today, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot lower. We have a wind chill now of 0 degrees in Bluefield. The rest of us in the single digits, with the exception of Beckley now, 1 below zero, their wind chill at this point, and we are expecting those to continue to lower. So wind chills are only going to get colder as the wind continues to pick up throughout the rest of our morning, especially. Wind speeds already picking up out there, 10 to 15 to 20 mile per hour range, and gusts have been higher. We're now almost at 40 miles an hour in Wytheville, so no surprise that they're under that wind advisory for today. So again, it's just going to be brutally cold. Make sure you do bundle up again before you head out the door. We have seen some snow showers, but moisture with this front has been rather limited, so we're not expecting anything over an inch over the next few hours. In fact, most of that activity has tapered, but I did notice that the sidewalk was kind of slick with a little bit of a coating this morning. Some back and side roads could certainly have some slick spots, so do drive with caution. And of course, we're not going to get above freezing the rest of today. We will see some sunshine later. Temperatures for most will stay in the teens, though. We're going to continue to feel like we're below zero all the way into this evening. And temperatures themselves tonight in the single digits, if not right around zero. So another very cold one. Make sure you stay warm. Reason being, we do have the polar vortex. It's not a giant storm. It's sometimes sensationalized a little bit in the media, but it's just an upper level low pressure. It's always there, but it's taken a dive toward the Hudson Bay. And look how that's oriented these lines here. That means that our winds are coming out of the northwest. And while that polar vortex is there, we stay cold. However, it moves off into the weekend, so we'll actually get milder temperatures in. And eventually, we'll actually be moderating as we head into Saturday and Sunday, which is some good news because we do have another system coming in. Could have a light glaze of ice with enough cold air in place at first Saturday morning, but it does look to turn over to rain through Saturday and Sunday. Of course, we'll have more updates on that one. As of now, though, kind of dry into next week. Guys, over to you.